Okay, here's the target we're going to be building. I'm not going to show you how to build the legs because they're nothing more than picnic table style legs with some 2x4s screwed across and some 2x4s screwed vertically to screw the target to. Here's a shot of our old target. It's an end grain target, the first one we built. There's 6 inches of meat there. I think we're through about 4 inches. I ended up screwing a piece of plywood to the back of this target just to make it last a little bit longer. Here's a shot of our first target, which was nothing more than some boards screwed up. We were throwing at the face of these boards and we noticed that they didn't last. There was splinters flying everywhere. As soon as we started throwing the axes at these things, they just really started coming apart. So we decided we needed to build an end grain target. Okay, you'll need a chop saw. There's probably 200 cuts in this target or more. When you start cutting your boards, and I can't stress this enough, keep them in order. The reason for this is the first target we built, we just chopped them all up and then started fitting them together. We used just regular wood glue and the target just wasn't strong enough. So we tried for an improvement on this one, and basically what we're going to do to improve is keep them all in order for a nice tight fit, and we're going to use construction adhesive instead of regular wood glue. Alright, I used 14 2x6s by 8 feet cut 6 inches long. This is going to make a fairly large target. You may not decide you want to use this many 2x6s. You'll have to decide how big you want your target and how many 2x6s you need before you get started. So get a couple 2x6s, square them up, and make yourself a jig. The crossbar has spacers underneath it simply because the pieces we're using are 6 inches and the 2x6 is not 6 inches wide, as you guys probably all know. Anyways, here's your jig, and lay out your boards exactly the same way that you cut them. Like if you put them together nice, it should look like they've never been cut. And start gluing them up with your construction adhesive. When you're putting them together, really try to work the glue in. Push them together the best you can. You'll notice that there's a whole pile of glue on the side of this row. That's really important because that's where most of your gaps are going to be, is between the rows. So make sure you got lots of adhesive in that area. Well, here we go, 2 rows done. I can't stress enough how important it is to keep these in order and to work them together. The sheepskin's for my knees because kneeling on concrete just isn't any fun. If you can get a buddy to help you glue things up, it'll really go a lot faster. You got one guy gluing, the other guy just assembling, and it won't take long to put it together at all. I think it only took us about a half hour to glue this thing together once we really got going. Well, there you go. It's done. Got to let it dry. Let this dry for 72 hours. Framed it up with 2x6s just to make it easier to handle and to make it look a little bit nicer. This thing's heavy. It's going to take a couple guys to lift it. Don't try it yourself. You'll bust your back. Well, there's a target up, ready to throw at. Got some boards around the outside because it is in my garage and you never know. We're hoping this target lasts longer than the last one because it's bigger. We can move our targets around on it. And yeah, so there you go. That's how we built our target. If you decide to build one, good luck to you, and till later.